Gene Bosler here, Houston, Texas. The month is December. Previously, I've spoken about tree preservation measures during construction being ruined by the post-construction landscape design and installation. Well, a little twist on that, there were no tree preservation measures on this particular construction site. Actually, this tree went into a major tailspin. These ones next to it were not as severely impacted because what you see here was an active construction zone. So heavy traffic like this, heavy equipment, was going right through here and right through here. This wall was only put up like a week ago. So all of the heavy equipment that was in here. This landscape, by the way, was installed about 48 hours ago. It wasn't here 3 days ago. So my point here is this was a professional landscape designer brought in from Dallas. There was a small protective fence. There was a small protective fence around this tree. In fact, I think I might have shot a video about this tree a couple of months ago and shown you the lack of tree preservation measures. So let's take a look at this. The design flaw here is that, well, why not have a mulch in the entire root zone of this tree? Why initiate turf grass on a tree that's already suffered this much stress? Severe, what I call contractor rash. You got cankers bleeding on this thing. Clearly it's severely defoliated. It's got these big, ugly, nasty contractor stubs. You get out your Sawzall, or even I've seen circular saw, whatever you got in your toolbox if you're a contractor. So, no root invigoration, no attempt to decompact this soil all over here, all the way to the edge of that building. Remember, this wall is brand new, so that was all driven on, actually, to this pillar, I'm sorry. This was all driven on. Newly poured sidewalk here. Wasn't here a few weeks ago. This was all driven on. There was a small fence. It went out about 5, maybe 6 radial feet in a square around this tree, but it was still pretty heavily compacted. So there was no decompaction or aeration, no incorporation of organic matter, no fertilization, no foliar treatment for leaf diseases, sucking insects, chewing insects, or any of the other things that you do to help reduce the rate of premature defoliation on a tree that's suffering from construction damage. Let me step away. I got here nice and early, but they're starting up pretty fast and furious. So, again, pre-construction, mid-construction, post-construction. Even if they had taken tree preservation measures, which they did not, many of them would have been undone by this landscape design. There's a few things you could do. I mean, why not turn the entire thing into a mulch bed? You've got Loropetalum, and some Burford hollies, some Liriope or iris, I don't know what it is. Anyway, the entire area between the wall and the sidewalk could have been landscaped. Big mulch bed, maybe even a stepping stone path, because I guarantee you people are going to make a shortcut straight across here. So why not put in some flagstones anyway, right? Once it's been root invigorated, you can put flagstones down and have 4 to 6 inches of mulch, really double down on the mulch, and then you minimize the amount of impact from the flagstone path. Comments? Thank you.